Sometimes, yeah, you want a kid and you cannot have a kid. It's a big issue and we pray.
Sure.
But right now in my day and age, I would tell the person, you want a kid, go and adopt a kid.
Go and what?
Go and adopt a kid.
Sure, but that's besides the point. Let's leave child and adoption. Let's say you want.
About the how we look at the world. It's about how we look at this all issues. You know, having what we want. Because everywhere trying to sell you something.
Right. Well, we're not selling you anything.
Selling Islam.
No, we're not. We're not. This is exactly why I brought that up.
What's the da'wah?
We don't sell. Let me explain da'wah. We don't sell Islam, right? And none of us here are getting paid for this, right?
No,
none of us make money off you, right? We are calling da'wah is to call towards what? What do we call towards? Tawheed, the oneness of Allah. We want to call you to connect you with your Creator. We're not selling anything. We're not selling out anything. We're not asking. I understand what you're saying, right? We're here to call, right? Not sell. It's a difference, right? If you look at a lot of the other stands here, they will want money from you, right? They'll want to give you something for money. Like a lot of Christians get to know the churches and how they make their money. We
have one guy who was
all these Christian booths,
in the corner.
The Hindu Buddhist guy, the guy who's giving out those pamphlets, even him, when he gives you the pamphlet, he tells you make a donation to us.
The only one that
right? All those Christians, go and tell them that if they truly believe in it, they should come do this without any money being taken by them. All of them are paid, right? Me, I don't get paid. He doesn't get paid. He doesn't get paid. He doesn't get paid. Why? This is the unique stand because we're calling towards that one truth. Every church wants to make money for themselves. Our masjid, the imam is not even paid. I am the imam, so I'm not paid, right? Right? The masjid doesn't pay me. This organization doesn't pay me. We are here calling you to connect you to your Creator.
Let me ask you one thing.
Go ahead.
I'm from Iran now.
I got you.
In Iran, they call the leaders imam. The only one they call imam is a guy. How do you feel like that?
So I don't know. Calling an imam is somebody who leads. Iran, as you know, because you're from there, is run by rules that are not Islamic. Right? For example, they have temporary marriages, right? In Iran, you do mut'ah for a day or 10 days. I don't know, whatever. What do you call it? Huh? Sire? Okay. Sire. So what is sire?
I don't know. I think it's like an app, but it has time.
Right. So you're temporary marriage, right?
Yeah, temporary.
But the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam forbid that. In Sahih Muslim, this was something that was there from Jahiliyyah in the old days. But the Prophet forbid it, and he said, Allah forbid it.
How many wives he has?
The Prophet has wives, not through mut'ah, not through sigh, not through temporary marriages. This was a pagan practice, and there were 3 stages of forbidding it, right? Like alcohol, there were stages of forbidding it.
I have a question about that.
Right?
Okay,
I got you. But the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in Sahih Muslim, in the hadith, he says that Allah has forbidden this till the day of judgment. Right? So Allah has forbidden this, but it goes on in Iran. So I'm not here to defend Iran or explain their practices. I want to talk about what's...
The Prophet himself has several wives.
No, wives through marriage, not temporary marriages. He had 9 at a time, 11 altogether.
Then why we have just think about 4 wives?
Because Allah revealed in the Quran that after a certain time, companions have many, many wives. From that time onwards, from that revelation, you can only have 4, up to 4.
When does Medina happen?
It's in Medina, yes.
Why they what's the point?
Look, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, all of his marriages had a wisdom for the religion behind it.
That's a good segue to the alcohol thing.
Let me just say one thing first. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the only woman he married on his own choice was Khadija radiyallahu anha, and he only had 1 wife.
On his own choice?
Yes, right? I'll explain it. Before prophethood, the Prophet married Khadija, 1 woman, and he was only married to that 1 woman until she died. After that, the marriages that happened were with the will of Allah for benefits to the ummah, right? Like some women their husbands had become martyrs and there was nobody to take care of them. They were all older, except for Aisha. All of them had been married already before. Some of them, like Aisha radiallahu anha, it preserved the religion from her memorizing, from her, she's one of the highest reporters of hadith.
Aisha is a little bit, I don't want to go to the Aisha.
We'll go there, don't worry, I got a video on it, inshallah, I got you on that. But what else did you want to talk about?
Alcohol.
Alcohol, it's haram.
I know you guys say like 3 stages, you teach us like this is the stage by stage. But I think also you need to know where this place coming from, the God and this
Where is the Quran coming from?
Yeah, when is coming.
Of course.
What was the situation around that? For example, I think I know the first one that says the alcohol have some benefits and have some problems, but the problems are more. The first come in Mecca, right?
Sure.
At that time, they are not in a time of war. They are in a certain trade business and people coming and going. So when you go to the Medina, you are in a constant war in Medina, right?
I mean, there are different wars, but not constantly.
You don't want to, at that time, have a thinking. So it makes sense if the second one coming up is for a certain situation.
Sure.
Other we deciding from now on.
I got you.
You know?
But the Prophet ﷺ, he gave us certain rulings for certain times. Like certain ruling, there is a prayer called Salatul Khawf that is only during war and times of danger, right? But then he explained that this is for war and this is for peacetime. With alcohol, the ruling was given even after the Fath of Mecca, even after the victory of Mecca, the war in Medina and Mecca, now it's safe, the ban on alcohol stays. And even the Khulafa, Abu Bakr, Umar, Uthman, Ali, all of the Khulafa, they also forbid the alcohol, right? So if it was for a certain time, then they would have opened it back up, or the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ or the Quran would have told us this is for a certain time, but they didn't. They made the ruling qat'i, yani clear and evident till the Day of Judgment.
The Khulafa did that.
No. Quran did that. The Prophet ﷺ did that. Even after the Fath of Mecca, the Prophet ﷺ, 3 years, and that time when Mecca is already conquered and all of that, he kept alcohol banned. He punished people for drinking. And then the Khulafa continued that, what they learned from the